On another note, many organizations have been taking steps to reduce waste and save the planet. Just recently, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario announced that it will phase out paper bags at its retail stores. It's a move the LCBO says will save the equivalent of 188,000 trees every year. But now the question is whether or not these efforts are actually working to reduce Canada's carbon footprint. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with more on this. Hey, Manisa.
Hey Kelly, I think that's a question that runs through many of our minds. How much of an impact did it have when we started to phase out single-use plastics? Let's take a look.
From coast to coast, Canadians recycle, compost, and reuse to reduce the impact of solid waste on the environment and to shrink our landfills.
Hey, Michael.
Can't talk, saving the planet.
In 2022, Canada started the ban on single-use plastics to achieve zero plastic waste by 2030. The federal ban started with certain products, which includes checkout bags, cutlery, food serviceware made from problematic plastics, stir sticks, and straws with some exceptions, which is why we've seen paper straws lately, which could be a little frustrating sometimes, but it's better for the environment.
Were you also the one who replaced the straws with these paper things?
Yes.
These have no structural integrity.
Over the next decade, the move is estimated to eliminate 1.3 million tons of hard-to-recycle plastic waste. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to over 1 million full garbage bags.
Oh, God! Can open, worms everywhere.
Now the LCBO is taking a step to save trees by phasing out their paper bags.
Unless you want to spend the night in the slammer, you apologize to the tree.
But how much waste have we reduced so far? That may be hard to calculate, but we can take a look at what we've already cut back. According to Statista, in 2019, Canada was the biggest producer of waste worldwide per capita. The country produced an estimated 1.33 billion metric tons of waste per year, and 1.12 billion of that was generated by industrial waste.
Ow!
According to reports, federal data also shows that in 2019, more than 15 billion plastic grocery bags, approximately 4 billion pieces of plastic cutlery, 3 billion stir sticks, almost 6 billion straws, and 805 million takeout containers were sold in Canada, some of which probably eventually made its way into our landfills. A different study from Deloitte from 2019 found that when it comes to recycling, 3.3 million tons of plastic was being thrown out annually.
I feel like we're kind of doing the bare minimum, which is, it's good. We're on the right track. But I think there's a lot of things that people don't realize how much waste is being produced from just simple everyday items.
Mary Luciani, the founder of the Pale Blue Dot, a shop which sells earth-friendly products to inspire low-waste living, says these steps make a difference, but it's not enough.
About 550 million shampoo bottles are tossed away in our landfills every year. And that is enough to fill about 1,100 football fields. Again, every year in Canada alone. So I think it's about 50% of our plastic bottles, like shampoo bottles or body wash, would go into the recycling. About, I think, 7% of them are actually recycled.
Single-use floss picks and plastic toothbrushes are also contributing to the problem.
The federal government is also developing regulations to require that certain plastic packaging contain at least 50% of recycled content, and to establish clear rules for labeling recyclable and compostable plastics.